All right, guys, good Tuesday morning to you. This is the Iceman here with another video, and it's a vlog video, basically. And, I have to be honest with you, been a little burnt out lately. You know, Trying to run your own Facebook page, and then you got your own Facebook wrestling page, and then you're part of another Facebook wrestling page, and then you have two YouTube channels. I mean, it's a lot of work to keep things up and going. But you try to do these for the people that are subscribed to you, and you try to, produce some halfway decent videos that everybody's going to enjoy and really like and comment. And the thing about YouTube, as well as so many friends that you meet here on YouTube, or you make friends, and you have past friends, you have a lot of new friends and whatnot. And that's what this is all about. I mean, everybody trying to come together and voicing their opinions on whatever we talk about. And, you know, I did a video about Raw last night. Was very, very tired. I had some mistakes in my video, but like I said, I was tired, but, no biggie there. But there was a lot of mixed reactions about Raw last night. See, on one hand, I thought it was really good. Yeah, there was a lot of, I, the Adam Rose segment sort of bothered me, because just for the simple fact that you bring up a new guy into the WWE, and I just sort of see where this is going. It's sort of like the Fandango gimmick when he came up and he did the dancing and whatnot. I think Fandango could be a lot bigger wrestler in the WWE if, getting away from all that other stuff and just come in and do wrestling, because he's very, very um, qualified, and he has a lot of great potential. And I think the same thing with Adam Rose. I just think it's I don't like the gimmick, you know, with the Exotic Express and whatnot. It may have worked back in the 80s and 90s, but I don't know. I don't know. That's my opinion, though. Anyway, this vlog video is really on the concept of what if. And by saying what if, I'm saying, what if in the 80s there was internet, there was YouTube, there was Facebook? How would things be so much different today? I really think with 80s, with all the wrestling that was going on, and all the superstars that were around, there'd be a lot more wrestling YouTube channels. There'd be a lot more Facebook wrestling channels, and I think it would be so much bigger. Unfortunately, the internet wasn't around in the 80s. It didn't come into really for all of us until like the late 90s, or somewhere in the late 90s, whatever. But yeah, it just could have been a whole new ball game here. Um, I think that here on YouTube and on Facebook, I mean, we're really handcuffed as far as what we can do, because we don't have, you know, what you did have in the 80s. I mean, wrestling right now is just so small compared to how huge it was in the 80s and part of the 90s. And so we are very, very limited on, you know, what we see and what we can really talk about. But, not downing the present day wrestling. I mean, it is what it is. And, we have to take all this with a grain of salt. But, you know, again, it would be so interesting to see where things would be today if we had, internet and YouTube and Facebook back in the 80s, when wrestling was huge. I mean, it was so huge. I mean, just look it up. But but the way I look at things now, you you do what you can. You try to make videos for your subscribers, and then hopefully you gain new subscribers off of your videos. And there are so many great channels around here on YouTube for the wrestling community. I mean, if you wanted to name them off, it would take a little bit of time. Um, there's a lot of good people here on YouTube. Um, there are a lot of like your subscribers. I mean, you have a lot of faithful subscribers that they comment on almost every video you make. Um, and the good thing about it is you let them voice their opinion. The only issue I do have with people that voice their opinion by their comments is that when they have their comments disabled, so they could either put a great comment about your video or really drag down your video and put a negative comment, and then you want to go reply and you can't. Uh, for me, the way I think is, if you're able to comment on a video, then you should be able to let somebody comment back. Let them, you know, um, reiterate what you said. But there are people out there that have their comments disabled. So but they can comment on you, but you can't comment back on them. That's a little annoying, but it is what it is. And the way things are going today, um, you just need to live every day, each day, like it could be your last day. And being here on YouTube, I really enjoy, you know, um, making videos. My Facebook page, the Iceman's Wrestling Extreme on Facebook. Um, I started like a week ago, and I'm having fun doing that. And I'm also having a lot of fun with Wrestling News Talk on Facebook. Um, uh, Two Facebook pages that I really enjoy, posting stuff, commenting on, liking, giving my opinions on, and it's sort of fun. But as far as controlling and being involved in the two Facebook pages for wrestling, and then your own Facebook page, and then your two YouTube channels, it takes a lot of time, and you got to make that time. And the last week or so, I've been up like astronomical hours. I mean, there's been times I went to bed at 4 in the morning, got up at 7, had to go to work like a couple hours later, and but I get through it because I do it because it's the passion of wrestling that I have, and I've had it for 35 plus years, and I've seen the good times, I've seen the bad times, I've seen the low points, I've seen the high points. I've seen great superstars come and go. I've seen great superstars, pass away at an early age. Um, but it's just part of the business. It's part of the world, and we all have to accept all this. But yeah, I'm just having a great time here on YouTube and Facebook, and I appreciate everybody that makes their comments, that subscribe. You people are the best here on YouTube. Um, it's just it's phenomenal. It really is phenomenal. Um, and I just want to continue on. I don't know how long I want to do this for, but for right now, it is sort of like you know it's given me a little bit of adrenaline, because you know in the past few years, well, not really recently, but you know 2009, 2010, I had some very serious health issues, and I've overcome them. So um, I'm really geared up and all fired up. I mean, this is just a lot of fun. To watch like the Gemini 888 videos, Stevie Breach, Boston Fan 79 V1, Andre Corbeil, Jekko Knight, Killer Demons 669, Matt WWE 9v1, Wrestling Jesus 2015. Watching those videos, man, I'll tell you, I laugh. That he's classic, without a doubt. He's classic. But there's just so many other channels out there that if you spent the time naming them off, I mean, you'd be here all day. But like I said, internet, YouTube, Facebook, if it was around in the 80s and mid 90s, boy, this would be, it's fun now, but it'd be a heck of a lot more funner. But again, I just want to thank everybody uh, for subscribing, for your gracious comments, and comments whether they're good or bad. I mean, it all comes with the territory. But it's just a lot of fun here. And like I said, you make a lot of good friends here on YouTube and from all around the world, which is sort of cool. That's the biggest part about it, all around the world. So, all right. So I'm going to put a link in the description box for the Iceman's Wrestling Extreme Facebook page and also Wrestling News Talk on Facebook. So you guys have a great Tuesday. Um, keep safe, be good, and we'll see y'all next time.